Okay, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard tonight's flight. We're stretching out some more settings, seeing how long we can stress test this new setup, and we're moving right along. Gotta stop saying So I'd like to welcome you aboard. We're gonna hop into the flight deck, get everything fired in and programmed up, and we'll be ready to go here fairly quickly. So I am going to go ahead and set our, we've already got our auto ATC. There isn't anybody else out there, but auto ATC is on Houston Center 13425, 0663. So let's go ahead and put that in here, 0663. We'll get that all the way over to TARA. We're good to go. Alright, so going through the aircraft, we are already on the APU. It's the way this aircraft was started up. We've gone through there. ADIRU is good to go. And then let's go ahead and go over here. Let's go. Those are all red. Got the red there, red, and we've got the fire test in progress. We're good to go. Everything should secure. Fire test passed. We're all right. The rest of the aircraft is set. Let's get our fuel going since we do have the APU on. We're going to be ready to roll sooner than you know. So we're going to go ahead and request our data from SynBrief, and it is good. Lock location, we're good. We're just going out to Washington, D.C. We are going to depart on runway 17 right, so let's grab that so we can look at that. Runway 17 right means we get to turn around here. We will head up taxiway Foxtrot, right turn on Zulu, and then we will take Lima to runway 17 right. I believe that's the way I will take it. Oh, what I do need to do is take a quick break outside the helmet real quick. We go here. All right, so our CTAF here is 126550. Drop that over there, 122.2, 122.8 for that, and we can go 0.8 and then 126550. Look at that. And if we, once we get everything fired up.
DFW traffic convoy 3555 at 14,000. We're on approximately the number 4 arrival. We'll be correcting 17 center.
Alright, so I can here, and then alright, so that is good, and we can do our right. And we should be able to listen. But that sounded all right. Envoy Clipper 69er Heavy, how do you read this radio?
I hear 555.
Thanks for the help having some switchology.
No worries.
So there you have it. We are good to go there. So We are good. ADIRU is set, and FMC. Let's bring up the FMC. We're good to go. Everything's good there. Position initialization. We can go ahead and bring that to there. And we are at KDFW. There we go. We are set. Onto the route. We are going to request sim brief, DFW to IAD, set our payload, set our fuel, select our route, and we're requesting that now. So there we go. Pretty automatic there. While we're doing that, we can go ahead and bring up our, make sure everything's looking okay. Good. 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 And we have no hydraulics, so we're good to go there. So put the checklist up and we're good. FMC is ready for us. Let's go ahead and load that. And while that is loading, oxygen has been tested. Flight instruments are good. Runway 17 right, heading 176. There we go. And I am not muted, so we are solid there. Heading and altimeter. Altimeter has been set 29902. I do need to check that. Let's make sure we are live weather. Live weather is good. So there we go. Okay, and we are set. Now we can go for our departure. Runway 17 right. And we are going to be on the Triton 4. Going to loose. Oh, let's look at our flight plan. Loose. There we go. And then we can go to here and our arrival. They have us coming into runway 1 right on the Gibbs 5. Let's go ILS. Runway 1 right, Gibbs 5, and sitter is 1. And beyond that, we only have Q34. So we can go to route. Q34, sitter, it's all in there. We're set. Copy that. All right. So we can activate and execute our route. And while we're waiting here, we can go uplink the wind. Good. Execute that. And go back here, descent forecast, bring that up, load. There we go, and now we go back to init ref and perf init uplink. So 0 fuel weight. Let's see who said what. All right. Let's see. So 0 fuel weight. They have us at 464. So let's see. That's good. And we can accept this. Alright. Thrust limits. Now we're going to come over here and we bring this up to the performance tool. And let's bring that over here. Make sure we got our little hand missing. Alright, look at that. Alright, import from OFP. Runway 17 right. import the weather 29902. We're going to go ahead and calculate that, and that's good. Flaps 5, 89.2, takeoff 02. That's going to give us a temperature of 48. Go over to our takeoff. We're going to go flaps 5. Give our CG right around 4.75. Let's see what that says. 4.82, we're good. And 154, 57, and 60. 154, 57, and 60. Put those in there, and 160 right here. We are set. We are set in the FMC, so we can go over here, bring this up to route, and go to legs. Don't have anything special there, so we are good. Okay, so put this back over here and continue on with our checklist. Altimeter set, we're good, and parking brake is set. On to the next checklist. Before start, flight deck door is secure. Passenger signs coming on. I need to change that from no smoking. MCP V2 is in there, heading is in there, and altitude we're going up to flight level 370. Let's make that solids. 370 is set there. 160, runway heading 176. We are good to go. Takeoff speeds have been put in. CDU pre-flight is good. Trim 4.75. And we need to make sure that we have hydraulics. So let's go ahead and turn this one on. We do have the APU going. And there you go. So 4.75. 4.75. We are set. Trim is set. Taxi takeoff briefing. We just discussed that.
Convoy 3555 on a 14 mile final for 17 center.
Alright, so we're good. We're going to go ahead and push back, and then we will just take probably Golf 9 to Foxtrot. Maybe we could take Golf up to Yankee. We'll take Golf up to Yankee. Alright, so that's our takeoff taxi brief. And we're set. Beacon can come on. And we are ready to roll, in my opinion. So let's get everything away from the aircraft. Release all.
FW traffic, American 2720. Line it up, runway 17 right.
Ground connections, we're going to go ahead and release the jet bridge. And we can go ahead and remove the chocks. There we go, jet bridge is away. Let's get out and take a look at the aircraft before we get moving. Oh yeah, all set. Beacon is on. Let's go ahead and get that pushback in place. Here we go. All right, so that is good, normal. Before taxi.
American 2720 taking off runway 17 right, departure to the west exit 2.
So let's go ahead and check our doors. Doors are all good and armed, so we're good. All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and get pushed back. DFW traffic, Clipper 69 are having pushed off of gate 16, Delta 16, DFW. Airport beacon over there. Let's go out and take a look.
DFW traffic, employee 3555, climb a 5 mile flight runway 17 center, 17 and 1 center.
DFW traffic, America 2720, clear runway 17 right, departure via the West X2 to Laren, climbing 2,500, we're switching over to the Unicom, see ya.
0.
Alright. Looking pretty good there. Back into the flight deck, and we will go ahead and get our pushback stopped right about gotta get this big fella turned out. And that looks pretty good there. And parking brake is set. So with that, let's go ahead and get number 1 turned on. And we can bring the engines down there. Fuel flow coming in now. Good light off there. We're doing pretty good. Exhaust gas temperatures are picking up. We are good. Engine number 1 fired off nicely. Alright, looks like engine number 1 is ready to roll. Let's get number 2 going. We should have fuel flow right about now. Oh, probably help if I turn the fuel on. There we go. There it comes. EGT's coming up. Almost had a hang start there.
DFW traffic convoy 3555, clear 17 center, we'll be crossing 17 right at Echo Lima.
And that is 2 good engine starts. So hydraulics are all good, systems are a-okay, fuel is good. We can go ahead and do those because we do have some in the center tank. If we go to the fuel, what was our fuel? Oh no, we don't have any in the center. So I thought we did. There we go. All right, we're good. Checklists. Okay, anti-ice not needed. Recall. Nothing there. Auto brake reject to takeoff. flight controls. Alright. Full left. Full right. Full forward. Full aft. Left rudder. Right rudder. And we're okay there. That is looking pretty good. Flight controls are free and correct. Ground equipment is clear. We can move on to the next checklist item. Before takeoff, flaps 5. We'll get those set now, and we are ready to roll. Let's get the APU turned off. Alright, APU is off. We are A-OK. Fort Worth traffic. Clipper 69 Heavy taxiing runway 17 right via. We'll make it Golf Zulu Lima 17 right. Fort Worth. And here we go. Beautiful day to get out here and look at this airplane taxi out. It sounds like our APU just shut down finally. APU is good. Continue our taxi. All right, after taxi set, and we're pretty ready to roll. Pretty quick startup with this aircraft, so. Cabin is ready, thank you. There's Envoy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. looks like I have a radius up here, but not here. So we will go up here and make the right turn onto, we'll make a Yankee. Crossing over the bridge. Bridges. There we have it. We are almost at runway 17 right. I do not see anybody out there, nor have I heard anybody landing runway 17 right. Take as much of this runway as we can. DFW traffic, Clipper 69 Heavy lining up runway 17 right, DFW. for a heading of 176. Alright, before taxi, we are set, we're good, and let's check, make sure everything's A-OK. We're good, and we are on the Titan 2 departure, right? Triton. DFW traffic, Clipper 69 Heavy departing runway 17 right on Triton 4 departure, DFW. Alright, power up to about 50%. Flight director's on. LNAV, VNAV. Alright, 50% or 55%-ish. There we go, and we can hit Toga. Thrust reference, thrust set.
V1.
Rotate. Pause rate, gear can come up. Accelerate height. Alright, flaps can come up above 5. Taking off over Dallas. Looking pretty good. A little bumpy out here, we're alright. Flaps can come up. Flaps are all the way up. We are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining me. If you like this kind of flying, hit that like and subscribe button, and then the notification bell. That way you know when I hop in the flight deck to go for a cruise. Get that opened up, and we are okay. After takeoff checklist is good. Don't have to worry about anything until our descent. We'll keep the old passenger signs on for a minute. All right, there we go. Man, it is a wee bit bumpy here. Nice warm afternoon outside of Dallas. There's the airport right back there. DFW traffic. Clipper 69er Heavy switching to Unicom. Have a good night. 122.8. DFW traffic, or Dallas traffic, Clipper 69er Heavy climbing through 10,000 feet heading to the east. else. Why am I not able to hear that? Used to be the best way to check. Alright, let's go here. Let's take a look at this. Let's look. 122.8. Oh, you're not receiving. Why are you not receiving? I wonder. It won't let me so you can't receive on the first officer side? Interesting. Alright, well, there you have it. Alright, we're climbing through 12,000 feet on our way to Dulles, Washington, D.C. Hopefully things get smoothed out up here in just a minute. Beyond that, we are on our way. So that's all Houston Center there. At Luce, we would go into Atlanta Center, correct? Memphis Center. Don't have Memphis Center out there. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you like this type of stuff, hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when I hop in the flight deck. Take just a minute. $18,000 feet, we can go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and get all our lights turned off. We can go back, look at our flight plan. Let's look at our OFP. No step climbs, keeping us at 370. $3909. And I did adjust the time. It is definitely not this bright right now in real life. Adjusted the time so we can try to get a sunset arrival into Dulles, or just after sunset. A nice scenic arrival into the nation's capital. So alright, let's go to our comms. Perfect. Zero 90 degrees at 3 knots. All right, and they have us coming in on. Oh. Did we not put that in? One right. Oh, we do have one right. ILS runway 1 right. We're bringing it in from Gantz. Let's look at our arrival. Well, we don't know yet. Let's do ILS from Gantz. Really? Nah, we can do ILS 1 right from Fowler. Mike J to Fowler, So let's see, we should have legs discontinuity. There we go. We should be good to go there. That looks good there. So let's bring this over so we don't crink our neck. Alright, so we'll come down and then we'll join Fowler, Ella. No, that'll be fine. Fowler. That's about 15 miles out, so we're good. Initial approach fix at Fowler. And at Fowler, they want us at 6,000 feet. We're good. Flight level 370, we are on top of it. We are cruising on into Dulles now. We can go ahead and let the flight attendants get the cabin ready. Let passengers go potty. We should be good to go. We are ready to rumble. Alright. With that, we're going to go over here. We are going to go select the pause for a pause. Put that right up here. And I will be back shortly. away, but eMommy 11 in this tablet right here under ground operations, you see ground connections, and right here you see wheel chocks. And when you're on the ground, you'll be able to set the chocks or remove the chocks. So just make sure that you remove the chocks and your parking brake here is off, and you should be able to push back appropriately. So I'm going to step away. I'm still trying to take care of the dog, so give me a couple minutes. I'll be back. ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your patience. We're chugging right along. And we can go ahead and move this out of the way. We're doing pretty good as far as our flight goes. We are getting ready to come up to our top of descent. We expand our range there for a minute. There it is right there. So, given that, let's go to our legs page. And yeah. /10 and /5. We're good to go there. And if we look at our arrival, the RNAV arrival, and we are coming in from Sitter. So we're coming this way. Pomic, we're flight level 240 or better. And about the only time we start getting into frames. 250 knots at 11,000 feet. That's not us. We're not worried about that. Oh no. So that is us. 11,000 feet at Kilmer. So let's go back, see if we can find Kilmer. Oh, legs, Kilmer. Kilmer, 11,000 feet, 250 knots. And let's see, then there's 9, 7, 6, and 6 at Gibbs. And then we will make the right turn down to Mike J. All right. Mike J. Fowler. 6. We can make that just 6. At 240. And on the next page, we can make 2,000 there. Three miles to lose 1,000 feet. Yeah, we should be, that's right about right. And slowing, so waxing at 170. And that brings up the next point is go through here. We're going to go to our performance tool, landing dispatch. We're going to select runway 1 right and import from the OFP. Import weather, run that calculation, and 155 for VREF, landing en route. We're going to go ahead and import from the OFP. And calculate that, and should have us, yeah, 7,092 feet. If we go in here and look at our airport, runway 1 right is all the way over here, and it's an 11,500. So at 7,000 feet, we should be right about Kilo 2. That'll exit us right there, and that gives us auto brakes S3. Auto brakes 3. Brakes 3 set, and we're good. Air traffic control, new messages. So this should be all our ATIS. Bravo 737, welcome aboard, my man. Appreciate having you on board. Let's see where we're at. We're actually going to be on the ground 2312. So just about 45 minutes from now, we should be on the ground. So and then we need to figure out what gate we're parking at. I need to look at my external. Well, I guess we could do that. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Then, if we go over here, we do need to go to our charts for IAD. And we're going to go to our taxi chart and bring up our parking gates. We're going to park at Alpha 31. And that one is, yeah, nowhere to be seen. There it is, Alpha 31. So yeah, we're going to park right here. Alpha 31 should be wide enough and big enough for our aircraft. So we will exit at Kilo 2. Go to the north side of the concourse there, and 31 should be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th gate in. So let's go ahead and mark that one up so we know where we're going. And we'll exit K2 Kilo and enter at spot 73 to the gate. There we go. I'm not going to drive through the islands like that, so yeah, there you have it. So we have that. Make sure that's pinned. And we're set. ILS runway 1 right. Our minimum is 512. That is set. That's our minimums. Oh, we need to go into. All right, let's go to PMDG setup options. There we go. Calls out V rotate. Positive rate of climb. Alright, let's see. Well, we'll see. We'll go return menu, and there we go. Alright, so with that, we can descend all the way down to 1,500 feet. So we'll get that down to 2,000. And adjust that for single digits, 1,500. 1,500, and we're set. Alright, so looking at all this, VREF is 144 plus 5 for the wind. And we're set. Should put us right there. We can exit alright. And 144 plus 5, 149. Let's see what this little fella has us doing. So if we go flaps 30, oh, it has us going at 140, 140 knots. So let's go 30 and 145. There we go, set and good to go. And 2312. Yep, we're trugging right along, folks. Top of descent about 40 miles away. Here we go. And with that, let's check, see if we've got any air traffic control on. Houston, Chicago, Kansas City, nothing for us. There you have it. The other one we need to do is get the CTAF for KIAD. So we could do that by going to the airport. I'll say it's going to be, unless I see one here. between A1 and A5. So we have to go right here. So not alpha, A1 and A5. Alright, let's see. So nothing there, and so we're gonna go with 34,425. Let's check. $34,425. How about that? 134,425. There we go. That's CTAF 134,425. I don't know why I put that in there, but we're all right. And with that, we have started our descent. What we're doing here is we're making this little bracket, this pink back bracket here, smaller and smaller, making sure that we're more accurate on our automation. So do need to slow it down a little bit. Speed brake coming up. And onto our checklist. Nothing there. So that and any notes, nothing came up on the thing. Auto brakes are set. Landing data has been put in. An approach briefing has been complete. 512 foot for minimums. And we're going to go around ILS runway 1 right. After landing, we're going to exit Kilo 2 and then into the ramp via the northern taxiway there. So This airplane just does not want to slow down. And 18,000 feet, we're good. 29 or 85. Storm last Wednesday really jacked you guys up. I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. Yeah, that is a close one. Hopefully you have everything going through a good power strip or power distribution block, so that even if it doesn't make it through the backup, if it makes it through the backup, it doesn't make it to the plugs. Ah. Excellent. Good call. All right, coming down to 12.5, so we're going to slow down to 240, 250 here in just a minute. Kilmer, 8 nautical miles out. Let's slow to 250. There we go, 250 and 11,000 feet at Kilmer. Then 240 at Otto. Ten 10,000 feet, we can go ahead and get set up. Taxi light will come on when we get cleared to land. off when we get cleared to land. Really? Alright. Once we're cleared to land, we'll turn on the taxi light. We're good to go. Coming through 10,000 feet, 250 knots. We're going to slow to 240. Bring our range in a little bit. There we go. Coming below 10,000 feet. 240 all the way around the corner. And then we'll slow down to 200-ish. Let's see. Auto's in 4 miles. 240 until Twoot. 206, 185. I'm going to set faller at 220. Tray at 210. Eston's at 200. Cabin's ready, alright. Seatbelts on. Here we go. Oh, we want to bring that up. And I guess we could put this way. There we go, a little landing rate monitor. We're good to go. Let's get out, take a look. Oh, could that be fog? Is this gonna be a fun one? Oh yeah. Let's see what the ATIS has for us. KIAD. .180, 4 knots. 10 statute miles. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go to our flight plan. 4-knot tailwind. We're all set up for it. We're gonna go ahead and land. We're okay with 4 knots. But yeah, here we go. Oh, there's the airport. Got the airport in sight. No fog. Dang it. You never can tell. We'll see what we do when we get in there. Alright, I think we're good. There's the airport. There's our landing runway. We're going to go down here. We're going to spin around, and it looks like the air is just clean enough around the airport. We'll see. So much fun. Here we go. And with that, we're still motoring. We're good. Alright, we are set. Everything's good. 220. I guess I should do that. Dulles traffic. Clipper 69er Heavy joining the ILS runway 01 right. Dulles. Oh, that would have been sweet if this was the airport. Oh man. Oh well. We're okay. Go ahead and do this. We're about 18 miles out. Dulles traffic. Clipper 69er Heavy joining the ILS 111 right. Fowler 6,000 feet from the south. Alright, now we should be able to slow down. And with that, 1 degree of flaps. All the way over. Flaps 5. Slow down to 210. Flaps 5 good. We are 16, so let's go ahead and add the localizer. Capture that. Localizer captured. We're good there. Localizer has been captured. We're doing pretty good. Coming up on 10 miles. We're going to go flaps 15. $200. Down to 4,000 feet. Ten miles out, we're going to slow it to 180 until our final approach fix, which is EDSCO. $185 will make that happen. And with that, gear coming down. Got the runway in sight. A little bit of a quartering tailwind. Pushing us right along. $145, so we're going to slow it down to 150 once we crossed EDSCO. And then, oh, waxing at 170, huh? We're good.
2,500.
Let's go ahead and catch that. There we go. Glide slopes captured. Dulles traffic, Clipper 69, 6 mile final, runway 1 right, Dulles. We're going to go ahead and bring that back down to 150. Flaps 30. Get the little feller slowed down, settled down.
$1,000.
1,000 feet stabilized. Missed approach altitude has been set. My aircraft.
$500. 400.
Glide slope. 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 Glide
Minimums.
slope.
Continuing.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
100.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
50. 30. 20. 10.
And with that, welcome to Dulles International Airport, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and go over, taxi over to the gate. We're all set. We are good to go. And we're going to go on the north side of that concourse. I forgot to do that. There you go. There we go. There's our concourse. We're going to go on the north side of that one, between that and the main building there. And we are set. Flaps are up. APU's good. We're solid. Yep, we'll take the second turn here, and then we will taxi to gate 31. Should be the 5th gate in, if I remember right. Not a horrible landing here in Dulles, but would have been better maybe another half hour. Nice little sunset arrival would have been nice. But there you have it. We can go ahead and turn off those. We're good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll go up there. There's the bus road. That 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh no, it's this one right here. Alpha 3-1. On the very last line. Yeah, the parking brake has been set. We can go ahead and shut these off. And we are good to go there. Beacon can come off. We can go good landing, 183 feet. Not as good as the one last night, but let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Bring this up and let's get our chocks set. Let's get our ground operations going. So Emami 11 right here, set chocks. You're good. And then we can do the once we get those powered down, beacon is off. We're good to go. All right, then we can chocks are set. Ground power request. jet bridge request. Let's see if it moves up. Oh, look at that. We're doing it all today. There you go. Go to door management, disarm all the doors. Ground service vehicles, we'll request them all except for these two. There we go. Jet bridge is set. We are good. We're set. We're set. We're set. Hydraulics can't come off, so it'll be off. 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 And parking brake is set, so that one can come off. There we go. Fuel panel coming off. We're set. Available. On. We can shut the APU off, let it cool down. And parking brake has been set. And we have shut down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dulles. Welcome to Washington, D.C. Appreciate you flying along with me. If you like this kind of flying, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when I hop into the flight deck and go for a quick flight or a longer flight like we did tonight. I think the system handled well. I think my graphics are improving a little bit. So I think we're good. So entry 2 should be open. Disarm that one. There we go. Now we can get that door open. Alright, passengers are free to go. I want to thank everyone for joining me on today's flight. We are set. We're shutting down. ADIRU is coming off and the emergency lights are set. So packs can come off. Those are marked as off. Are they off? Those are off now. Packs off. Left pack off. Head off. Right packs are off. And we're good. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for flying with me. We're going to go ahead and hop out, take a look outside. Got this aircraft taking, oh, there's Lufthansa. Nicely done. All right. That'll make a good little hero shot there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's going to do it for me tonight. Hope you had a great time. I sure did. And until Thursday night, keep it real, folks. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Machine Travel Lufthansa 417 with